Whoa, what's down with it? Cooling, big dog, cooling, cooling. I'm just trying to get my little L out the way, you feel me? Where you from, big dog? Oh yeah, alright, alright. I'm over here in Bedford. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm from New Orleans. Yeah, yeah. You right on the dot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Ain't nobody gonna catch this man.
He's got daylight.
Oh,
touchdown,
play.
Packers.
I should have put my fucking phone down. Trying to tell them niggas be playing.
73 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Wow, why would you push him into me?
5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky.
Good D.
Going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And Robinson with a big catch.
Oh!
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one, and even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. First carry in the league here for David Montgomery, the man out of Iowa State. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. From the 16, Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A Chicago first down. The former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 8-yard touchdown run, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed.
Damn.
Well blocked, well run. End result.
What's wrong with the kicker thing? But it's perfect on kickoff, dude.
So
oh, God, that bitch slow down for you and everything.
The kicks away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Come on, man.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The 3rd year back from BYU, Jamal Williams with the carry. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. These
really
two
grounding
teams
and pounding
all tied
it.
After one. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get good head speed down.
He can't quite get there. Tagged down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Trubisky will throw.
Wow, I get right to him.
It is. It's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off at the 39. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I need that back.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this
I'm about to say, if y'all don't get that nigga down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run on first down. Jones.
Oh, come on.
And he's going to take it.
Good hold.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Wow, he didn't even try.
Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go deep.
Come on, get it. It's 5 of y'all right there. Come on, man.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Oh, God.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll
oh, my God.
This first half. Adams holding it in from Rodgers.
Right in my face. Nigga didn't even grab that bitch.
Here at the Bears
you
16.
see that?
Now a draw play. This
Come here.
Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers.
The D.
Be incomplete.
The D. Let's turn up.
Pretty good shot as he tried
to pull
that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on.
Man,
you got me with that one move.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown, Packers.
Damn.
Mercedes Lewis there to make the grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Where the fuck am I at?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Oh, come on. You got to hold the block.
And he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's go, defense. 180. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, D. It's just
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's something, some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, you know, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
Well, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Oh, get out of there.
Never want to
Come
make
on.
something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start
How
a game.
both of the linemen get stuck? How both of the linemen get stuck together?
And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All day, baby, all day.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And
We'll take that.
Down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Trubisky to throw.
Throw the ball! Come on! Throw
They
the
sack him
ball!
back at the 42. Zadarius Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So
right
possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packers will get the football at their own 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down. And now they had a plan. That adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, come on, Patterson. We ain't got no...
Big kick that time.
He's shaking big. He's shaking big, Patterson.
Take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Oh.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
He bounced off the tackle.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Come on, why you have to load up the through the... Oh, bro, damn, Mr. Old Man. He just tapped it. He just threw it.
Gets in there for a loss of 9. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. That's incomplete.
That's cool. He knew.
Down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
18.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Took that nigga all day to get out there.
Go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Ah! Don't bloody pick it!
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
That goes there for a day and a half.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. But he hits his man, Matthews. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He finds Robinson, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. On 1st down, Cohen.
Come on.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 17, Trubisky.
Damn!
Not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. Preston Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On third down, Trubisky.
That nigga be wide open, bro. That nigga be wide open. He can't never throw the ball.
Timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive.
Should have seen where I kicked that
to the goal line, made him kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. They'll go again to Jones. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Rodgers.
Come on, I know that nigga was going to... Come on, bro. I mean, knowing what these niggas going to do.
36. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
Oh, God.
So for the 36
Come
now,
on,
1st and 10.
Jump recon, 132 fighter.
Now Rodgers. Funches has it complete.
Come on, I need a turnover.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before?
Come on, bro. Pressing triangle. I'm pressing it, bro.
In the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
You serious, bro?
He's intercepted. Picked up on Josh Jackson.
That was good, Dita.
It's a Packer touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Can I get a pick on that? These niggas ain't getting no pick.
The 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost
okay,
like
I shook somebody.
Change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6. Going up top, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And Graham's got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Trubisky now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Oh!
Here, Trubisky. That's
Pickle me.
Robinson.
Pickle me. Pickle me.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
New draw Porkins. 42's the mic, boys. 42's the mic. Hey, here I come. Here I come. 18.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
Get in there.
It's complete to Robinson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from
I keep fucking up this damn kick, bro. Damn.
Oh, my goodness. This is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
That just blew me.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that
Can we get one turnover, please?
Would have been, and he simply
We need
taken
it.
a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
That's all the nigga asking for.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Give it to me.
And his throw intercepted.
Stop playing. Let's go.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe just sitting on it.
Go, goddamn, get out there, Cohen. He be blowing his I swear that nigga be blowing it.
Home for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Oh, no, he lost the
Get on the ball.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Trubisky will throw.
Oh, he got that out!
And that should do it. Picked off near the 26.
What if he would have fumbled that in?
That's where the return stops. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout.
Come on,
But this
I'm trying
time, the big swing was taken, and it
to.
didn't land.
Come on, Hicks.
Nice play by them on defense.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. Rodgers throwing here.
Good
And
D.
this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
Oh, damn.
Nice job bringing
I
that
should have
back.
cut it alone.
On the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 6-yard line.
Nigga threw 4 of them, but 5 of them.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a third down. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
Are you serious? These niggas just standing there. I'm going to stay in my zone.
From 13 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I need a pick.
Now it's Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cullen, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15.
Call timeout.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Green Bay, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.